You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Live fans, the other day I made a video about Novak Djokovic and whether or not he would actually be participating in the 2022 Australian Open, because it seems like he would not be able to participate unless he revealed his vaccination status and got the jab. Now, fast forward to today, actually yesterday, Novak Djokovic will need to be fully vaccinated to participate at the Australian Open in 2022. Now, this is not a surprise, but Djokovic has not revealed his vaccination status. He calls it a private matter. We 100% agree with Novak Djokovic. And in Australia, they have went full lunatic over there when it comes to the lockdowns. I believe they have probably the hardest lockdowns in the world. I mean, it is a disaster over there in Australia. But let's go over here to Fox News. Novak Djokovic must be fully vaccinated to play in Australian Open, official says. Djokovic declined to reveal his vaccination status, but seemed passionate about privacy regarding the decision. Novak Djokovic's impressive record at the Australian Open could be in danger after the state officials announced Wednesday that any tennis player wanting to compete in the Grand Slam must be fully vaccinated. Minister of Immigration Alex Hawke told the Australian Broadcasting Corporation radio that participants will need both doses of the vaccine to be eligible to participate, a measure that applies to anyone trying to enter the country. So, folks, even in the NBA, to be more specific here, the Brooklyn Nets in New York City, you only have to have one dose to start participating in society. But in Australia, you need to be fully jabbed. And I'm assuming now, they don't say this in this article here, that it must be post 2 weeks past your last dose of the vaccine, because we know that most of these have 2 doses. Crazy. It says this, quote, "You'll need to be double vaccinated to visit Australia," Hawke said via Reuters. "That's a universal application, not just to tennis players. I mean that every visitor to Australia will need to be double vaccinated." Djokovic, who has won 9 titles at the Australian Open, including the last 3, told local Serbian media on Monday that he will have to see what the rules are for the tournament before he can make a decision to attend or not. Well, that has now been put in stone. Joker, you must get the jab. Something is telling me, though, that Novak Djokovic, as much as he wants to get to 10 Australian Open titles and break the tie that he has with Federer and Nadal at 20 Grand Slams, something is telling me he's not going to bend the knee. I think that he's going to sit this one out. I really, really do believe he will sit this one out, just on principle. It says here he declined to reveal his vaccination status, but seemed passionate about privacy regarding his decision. Quote, "I will not reveal my status, whether I have been vaccinated or not. It is a private matter and an inappropriate inquiry," he said. "People go too far these days in taking the liberty to ask questions and judge a person. Whatever you say, yes, no, maybe, I'm thinking about it, they will take advantage." So right here, and I don't even know if Djokovic actually got the jab, but based on what he said right here, that it is a private matter and he very well could actually have the jab, but I don't think he's going to reveal that to the Australian Open officials. I don't think he wants to do that. He calls it a private matter. So if Djokovic actually shows up at the Australian Open, we know that he got the jab, because Australia, they are not giving any type of exemptions. You must get the jab. It goes on. It says, with the possibility of the sport's biggest name missing out on the event, Hawke kept to his message. Quote, "I don't have a message to Novak. I have a message to everybody that wishes to visit Australia. He'll need to be double vaccinated, and it is what it is. According to the Tennis Australia, details regarding international players are yet to be decided. Wow. So there you have it, guys. Novak Djokovic, who rarely ever loses at the Australian Open, could actually be taken out by his biggest foe, and that is the jab mandates against the Wuhan virus in Australia. So what do you guys think of this? Do you think that Novak Djokovic will end up participating at the Australian Open? I'm thinking that he won't. I really don't think that he will. And I know that he is the defending French Open champion, but to see Novak actually winning that tournament back-to-back, I don't think so. Not with Nadal still out there. I mean, you have to be on a historically hot level to beat Rafa Nadal at the French Open, and Djokovic had that going for him last year. I don't see him keeping that kind of steam rolling into the French Open. Nadal's definitely still going to be the favorite there, I believe. So his best shot will actually be Wimbledon next summer. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Live, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.